Hi everyone, it's Nubian Sun Ra back with another video, and I just wanted to make a short video. I don't want to be on here too long. I just wanted to say that whenever I speak on chosen ones and high frequencies and earth angels and things of that nature, I do know and understand that there are adults that carry this energy, and there are dogs, like animals, that carry this energy. But I just wanted to really focus on the children for this video, because I just wanted to shed some light on how important it is to love on your children, because they are not defenseless, because the spirit world, the children's realm, do work in favor for the children here on the 3D. It's just a lot of times we're busy running the systems corporations by having a job and following all the traditions and things to make sure our child grow up to be a law-abiding citizen, that we do not really wonder about what challenges they may face. And whenever we are not taking care of them in emotional way, that has a reaction and frequency within the child that leads to things that will affect what's outside of the child. So that may come in the form of having chaos in your home between you and your child, or the child and like their siblings. The child might have some, what it seems as if it's behavior issues, and they're just really trying to make sense of it all, and they really need help processing and understanding what's happening, because it's not like they know. That's just one thing I would like to shed some light on. And a lot of times parents will they will respond in a way that is also unreasonable, and the child doesn't understand why the parent is reacting that way. So this can cause a lot of frustration, and on a frequency level, children, they hold high frequencies most of the time, to the point where there can be chaos in your life personally. Like you may miss work and might have body pains, might go through some mental anguish, things like that. And some of those things are not only caused by things that we do or things that we're not working on within ourselves. Sometimes it's how we are not taking care of those that are close to us, that are chosen, that are supposed to be shown love. And maybe we just haven't noticed that we are being neglective, taking care of your child, making sure they have food on the table and clothes on their back, and, everything that they need. And, maybe sometimes you might spend some time with them, but they actually need a release when it comes to emotions, because that is a whole different department than all the other things we have to do to take care of them. And why I say this and why it's linking to frequencies is because whenever we bear children and we have children, we are connected to those children. The frequency that we give off affects our children and vice versa. So whenever something happens or is not happening, it reflects in our personal adult lives. We might, start forgetting things and just be under a lot of stress. And it's everything working together. What we're not doing from the inside to have our results and see them on the outside, the people that's around us. I always speak on things like that. That's just a little tip. But yeah, you know who get the most backlash when it comes to karma and it comes to children? Teachers. The teachers. I say that because a lot of times teachers come to school and they might not even want to be there. It's a job to them. So they'll be annoyed and they might, take it out on the children. And when they do that, like the small children, when they do that, they messing with a whole force that they don't even realize that they messing with, because the children are closest to the creator, because they just came out the womb like 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, and that's not too much long ago. And on top of that, that means they're closer to their remembrance and knowing of themselves, even though they're small and they're just goo goo gaga. It may seem like on a physical realm, like they might not know much, but they're some very powerful beings, and when you think about the things that the children are actually doing in school and things that they're learning, like writing, singing, dancing, drawing, all these things are powerful in the hands of a high frequency being. So children be handing it to them. I swear the energy be thick too. And that's why it takes a very good intention, pure-hearted person to work with children and actually love the job. Because if you're not, and you just do it for a job, and you don't find any joy in it, it's probably not a best fit. Like, it might be a horrible experience for your personal life, and then on the 3D plane, like, they don't pay teachers that much, and that within itself could cause some issues. So I could just imagine, like, the things that teachers without good intentions go through whenever they're in class and decide they want to mess with certain students on a spiritual level. I went through that with plenty of teachers before. I actually, in elementary school, my teacher traded me for another student from another teacher's class. She traded me. She wanted me out of her class. So she traded me for like a whole week, and it seemed like it was peaceful to her. But for me, I just didn't understand why she chose me out of all the children to have to leave the class and go to a different classroom, and why she was so happy about it, But now that I'm older, I'm starting to understand that it's a lot of things that are not seen with the naked eye, and things ain't always what it seemed to be. So a lot of times we do not have the awareness of this whenever we go about our lives on a day-to-day basis. And so without the awareness, we're just out here living, you know. I seen on the news like some woman, she gave up her baby because she said that she couldn't care for the baby, you know. And I'm not saying that it's her fault that she can't care for the baby, you know, because I don't know that woman's story. But it made me think of some scenarios. Like some people have children and have a hard time caring for them because of the karma that comes back on them from how they care for the children. And, you know, then there is some who do give their children away. And I just know what God gives, because children are blessings. He provides. The earth provides. And as long as you are doing right by the children and you have pure intent, there's always a way. And I just personally feel like, you know, it's limited excuses at that point. You know, once you realize what frequency vibration is, and, you know, we all know right from wrong, you know, it's just a lot of times it seems like the wrong things are always faster. It might look like it's more luxurious, you know, but it's all a trick. It's all a trick at the end of the day. So, yeah, I hope everyone is drinking their water, saying their affirmations, grounding yourself, you know, meditating, and loving yourself. Peace and love.